closely with dining services industries located specifically within universities. I am Maria Cochran, and I am your CMO, your Chief Marketing Officer, and I will be introducing the consulting team. First, we have Erica. She's our CEO. She has a doctorate in economics and has 9 years of experience. Then we have Ashley, who she is our information technician, and she has a BS in mass communications and a master's in technology. She also has 9 years of experience. Next, we have Casey Denson, who she's our Chief Information Officer. She has a master's in management information systems with 12 years of experience. Next, we have Chiquila, who's way down there, the very end. She's our account manager. She works individually with each of our companies that we work with. She has a BS in mass communications and has 12 years experience as well. And last but not least, we have Jeronica Perry, who is our Chief Creative Officer, and she has a BS in mass communications with a master's in strategic management and 10 years of experience. And I'm going to pass it over to Ashley with company background.
Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Again, I'm Ashley Watson. I am the information technician here at University Eats. Our company was founded in 2001 by Patricia Jones, that's Patricia Jones right there, with the mission to make your needs our needs. Our company is focused mainly on dining services across the country and most recently globally. So what we do is our company values our quality, friendliness, and I believe those are our two qualities that we have today. And what we do is we all work as a team, and we work closely with all of our clients to devote all of our time to them to make sure their experience is the best experience to have with our consulting company. Internally, we work closely with ServSafe, and ServSafe is a company which all food services go through to get certified about handling food in the safest way possible. And we work closely with them because when we go into these dining services, we want to make sure that all of the employees that work with them are ServSafe certified, and they can also be individually ServSafe certified in addition to the company. We also work with the CDC, which is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And we work with them so that we establish credibility for their company so that people want to feel safe eating with them and getting the healthy choices possible. Externally, we are recommended most by nutrition-based organizations. And we have a history of success stories. We have a history of success stories from previous companies from our past 14 years of being in existence. We have success stories from the Fresh Food Company, Compass Food Group, and with Aramark, which is who runs the dining services here on our campus. Also, we recently worked with the University of Toronto and helping them establish their dining services and to improve their services on their campus. We like to make sure that we get these success stories so that when we go to work with other companies, that they know that we have credibility and we have the confidence to instill in their company and to take them to the best point possible that they can go and to grow in productivity into their company. Next, I'll pass it over to Jeronica with the statement.
Oh,
Casey.
Hey guys, my name is Casey, and I am going to be explaining our external and internal communications along with our SWOT analysis. Okay, so first of all, for our internal communications, after going through with the department, we discovered that there are three main communication channels. So I'll start with web. Emails that are exchanged throughout the department are the biggest way of communication. Just updates, information, scheduling, all goes through the email. Another big thing is using the bulletin boards within their offices. They use those to just post general announcements. although they can have a downside because not everyone sees those. So big announcements that have been posted previously have been disregarded or forgotten about. So using this channel really isn't great for formal communication. And then lastly, oral. They hold staff meetings once a week to go over different strategies, to discuss business partners, and just general information. So it's pretty similar to any other department you'd find on campus. Now, our external communication is probably the biggest struggle that we're having, but I'll go ahead and highlight the good things. If you go to the web, we have partnered, or y'all have partnered with Campus Dish, which is a domain that allows different university dining services to go on and use their specific templates in order to keep everyone informed. So many students don't realize, but you can go online every day, it's updated, and you can find specifically what's going to be served for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the Z6 and the new service. And so if you go online, you can see that. You can see all the nutritional values. So that's a pretty great resource, considering that that's a little bit ahead of most universities in the surrounding area. So we definitely applaud y'all for using that. And then also, the Campus Dish provides a mobile app, which is great considering that students have information at their fingers, and if you don't have a mobile app or a mobile website, they're most likely not going to go through trying to find this information. So having a mobile app is great. Although we do have some recommendations that we'll go over later on in our presentation about how we can advance that mobile app and make it a better tool for the department. Another thing is social media. Students in general, our generation is obsessed with social media. Now, we took a look at the two biggest social media websites, which would be Facebook and Twitter. Now, you do have profiles for both of them, but the creative content is severely down on the Twitter account. There's maybe 3 posts that get made within a month's period, and the followers are significantly down. So there's a couple strategies that you might want to look into when creating a bigger base so that you can get information out to students that use Twitter. And then Facebook has a little bit more posts and a heck of a lot more followers, probably about 500 or so. But when you consider how many students are here at the university, that's significantly lower percent of people who have Facebook accounts. So we definitely want to get the word out that we have those profiles and go ahead and start promoting that a little bit more. And we also have some suggestions for how to promote that. And then lastly, I'll go with the personal interactions. The people who work the registers at the UCC or any of the dining services, the people that clean up the area, the janitorial staff, and then also the servers. And we did some research and we did a couple of surveys to see what the general consensus of satisfaction was. And the satisfaction for the personal interaction and the service that's provided was significantly low. I'm not sure about any of you here, but I personally have had some not too great experiences with the staff. For instance, at the UCC last week while I was conducting some research, I had an instance with the Chick-fil-A at the UCC. And I had asked for a grilled chicken sandwich, and the girl behind the desk was very rude and didn't seem like she wanted to do her job. And considering that Chick-fil-A is a very customer satisfaction business in general, it was kind of down to have that interaction with her. So that's just one thing that we don't want to have. We need to bump up the customer satisfaction, because the people that we see when we go out to any of the dining services are the people that we associate with the department, even though they're just student workers. So we definitely need to up the personal interaction and the customer satisfaction. And then lastly, I'm going to go over the SWOT analysis. Like I said, our strengths, we have a great user-friendly interface for our website, easy to navigate and visually appealing. And then we have a mobile app, which a lot of other departments don't necessarily have a mobile app, so that's a great strength that we have. A weakness that we have is, like I said before, the social media followers and the creative content is down. And then our promotional tactics are a little weak, and I think that they need to be just bumped up just a little bit. Our opportunities, we could expand the mobile app and And like I said, we're going to go over on different ways on expanding that app. And then monthly social media incentives is a great way to bump up followers, so that's a good opportunity that we could have. Threats could be the customer service representatives and bad service, customer satisfaction's down, so that's a threat. And then our other threat would be the internal print communication methods. Like I said, with the bulletin board, it's a loss of communication, and it's just not a great way to do formal business. All right, now I will pass it over to Jeronica, and she is going to go over the statement of needs.
Hello everyone. So, why do you need University Eats? Well, you expressed concerns in three main areas: communication strategies, organization imagery branding, and also student/employee participation encouragement. Our recommendations will help you achieve your highest potential in customer, student, and employee satisfaction. While delivering a quality product, UWG's population will see an improvement in its dining services, communications methods, as well as a groundbreaking transformation in the way dining is done at UWG. The partners and marketing advisors at University Eats have the knowledge and capabilities to aid UWG's dining services in its rebranding effort. This chart with the data of previous universities that we've worked with shows the progress before and after University Eats intervened. Our consultants are confident that your dining services department will achieve success in each of the target areas that concern was expressed. So now I'll pass it on to Erica with the recommendations.
Good afternoon. My name is Erica Collier. I'm the CEO of University Eats, and I will be talking to you about recommendations today. First, I would like to thank you all for the nice luncheon that you guys, the meet and greet luncheon that you guys prepared for us today. It was very nice. This is actually Instagram, this portion of my plate. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Moving on to the first recommendation, University Eats feels that the University of West Georgia should create, should focus on having a consistent, modernized environment throughout all of its dining halls. This would include having the same tables, chairs, as well as lighting. And these are a couple pictures to get you the feel that we think that you guys should go for. The second recommendation for dining services is to maybe partner with local farmers markets, possibly Cotton Mill is a local one and quite popular. And we were thinking that maybe you guys could have maybe a day out of every month where the farmers market could set up stations here on campus, and students and residents as well as other employees could take part in the locally grown and organic food. The next recommendation that we have for you guys do have an application called Campus Dish. This app is very underutilized. Many students aren't aware that you guys have, that the dining services has their own separate app. They were just mostly aware of the website, which most people don't go on when they're in a hurry. So we thought that the utilization of the Campus Dish app would be better utilized if you had a pickup/to-go order service offered. Students could make their order to the campus restaurants. Once they make their order, they could pay through the app, and then once they make payment, there could be an email sent to their student email showing the time in which they could go to pick up their order. Our next recommendation is to offer more customer appreciation offers. We tested this one out here at Starbucks. It did pretty well. It was if students order drinks, that they could, if they order 9 drinks, they'll get their 10th one free. It did really well for Starbucks. We were thinking about expanding that to all the campus restaurants in the next coming year. We were thinking one way to kickstart that off would be to partner with orientation to help the new and incoming students, like whether they're transfer or freshman students, be more acquainted with the campus restaurants. You would probably increase your revenues by having this. And now I'm going to hand it over to Shaquila with the conclusion and our takeaway.
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department?
You should trust us because, like I said before, we work hard to establish credibility with companies, and we work hard to find out what you personally need in each environment of your company in order to see what recommendations are available and what will be best for your company. And as I said before, we have several recommendations for your company that you can utilize now and won't be so long to do in the future in order to get your productivity and sales up right now within your company.
How much time would be needed for your recommendations?
We implemented a year. We also included a budget in our proposal. For the sake of time, we didn't include it, but all our recommendations can be completed within a year.
Why would working with your consulting company be a smart choice or investment?
I can take that. I think it would be a smart idea because number one, we partner with probably one of the most prestigious Food and Drug Administration companies such as the CDC. So you can already go ahead and say that we have experience and we have very good background in Food and Drug Administration type services. But we also have a good solid foundation with the university. And so since we specifically target universities and college campuses, it's a really detailed direction that we go into. So you can know that what recommendations we have are for a specific generation, which is the current college student. So does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Why should we trust their recommendations?
I believe that question was already
As we're answering questions, we're going to pass out our takeaways. Are you going to?
We also had business cards, and
we have business cards and agendas of our recommendations here today.
then we had apples and
We also have apples and trail mix for you all today. And we'll hand them out to you. You guys can still feel free to answer questions. And you guys can choose to take one or not. This is pass as well, and I'll give this pass to you all. You guys can still ask questions.
The team sits Okay, so because I didn't know this.
Our takeaways will
You can
be
ask any
boxes
question.
of
Ask them a
trail mix
question.
With peppermints attached with our logo. We also have
I asked you because I asked the question already, but I didn't notice that we were going by this number right here.
with our information and
You guys, please be quiet. Are we here at the roast? All right, thank you.
as you're getting
Wait, one more thing.
as you're getting your apples and boxes of trail mix, are we looking under the box? Should be, if you look under your box, if you have a white dot under your box, a white dot. Let us know if you see a white dot underneath your box.
I have a lot of dots. Which one?
It's going to be a white circle, a large circle underneath your box. She's still passing them out to every single person. So let us know.
I didn't do it.
Did you get a business? Did you get a business?
I need one of
You
those.
have one?
I need one.
Here you go.
Thank you.
For the people in front of you.
Where's the dot?
That's not. Here you go.
I got a word that.
Give me a white
You got a
dot.
white dot? Let me see.
This don't have white dot.
We're not giving you one with the white dot. That's the one you got.
Would you like the apple?
You got one right here.
I got it.
I got a white dot. No, we back him to you. Yes, please.
All right, let's thank team number 2. Oh.